Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to begin with some oracle messages and we're going to dive into some tarot. Please keep in mind there's no gender in my readings, only energy. It's a timeless reading. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Whenever you find this message, whether it's by the title, the thumbnail, or by accident, there is something here for you, so stick around. Roles can be reversed, and cross-watchers are welcome. Let's begin. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know? I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, you guys are kind of quiet. What's going on with you guys? What do you have going on? Okay, we get two messages. The first one is Jack-o'-lantern. Protection. Okay, so this is obviously a card talking about protection, so I feel that you guys are very protected at this time. If you are catching this reading during October, happy Halloween. Obviously this is a very happy card with this pumpkin here on it, and it is my favorite time of the year, so happy Halloween. During this time, guys, I hope you are being safe and making sure that you are protecting your energy, yourself, right? Your well-being. Make sure that you are using discernment when making decisions. When you are, really thinking twice about making decisions that may have consequences. Protect yourself. But I also do feel like you are protected from, any outside sources coming in to harm you or to try to, put any kind of detrimental energy in your auric field. Okay, and that could be, even just words. Words are spells, right? So just remember that if you're dealing with people who are verbally abusive, kick back that energy and do not allow that in your space. Okay, do not allow people to speak to you however they want to speak to you. Okay. I'm also feeling here with this card, this is you protecting your heart as well. Not allowing people in who don't deserve to be in your life, in your heart space. Okay, protect your heart from people who are malicious or people who just don't have your best intentions. Okay, but overall, you are definitely protected by your spirit team. We all come to this planet with a spirit team, so always know that you're never alone. Okay, so that's the message that I have for you on that card. And then we have Cauldron. Synergy and healing. So you all could be healing from maybe past trauma, or you could be having feelings being brought up. We are in the eclipse season. There's going to be a lot of emotional things happening with this eclipse, or these two eclipses, in relation to other people as well as self. These eclipses are landing on the Libra-Aries axis. And so again, if you find this message in October, this will relate to you. If you find this message outside of that timeline, you can disregard that portion, since, the eclipses are landing in October. Now, overall, this is a message of healing. So you could be possibly, doing herbal medicines, or you could be doing a lot of meditations. If you're not, maybe you should be. Okay. You could be doing maybe Reiki healing for others. Maybe you could be, reading tarot, or doing some other things that you are incorporating in your life in order to help yourself and others. Okay, so this is a beautiful card to get, excuse me. And so make sure that you are creating that synergy for yourself in any arena of your life, whether it's relationships or work, friendships, family, right? Create synergy and healing in all your endeavors. Okay. So I love that energy. Let's go ahead and put this deck aside, and I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot and see what messages want to come through with the tarot. Oh, I just blew out my candle. That happens a lot. And it's always just the right side. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? What messages does Aquarius need to hear at this time? And I'm going to relight that candle. All right, guys. Let's see what the tarot has for you. And we start with Judgment. Ooh, Major Arcana. So there could be something you have risen above and beyond with. Okay, this could be, like I said, we talked about childhood trauma, or just, some sort of trauma that maybe you're healing from. And I feel like you have gone through, some sort of awakening, or some sort of spiritual healing. The spiritual awakening is a very, very intense process. So if you've gone through a spiritual awakening, you're going to know it. And this is what that card is talking about, okay? What this card is talking about. If you have not, maybe this is something that's coming your way, okay? I also feel like this is saying that you are, you're experiencing something very, very heavy, but it's something that is going to actually help you to grow. Okay. This is a very, very, and we talked about the protection card. This is a very heavy energy when it comes to your protection from your angels, your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever you choose to bring in to your space. Everyone's different, but this is the protection from others outside of your energy, okay, and outside of the human experience, okay. Very heavy protection here, and we've seen that with the protection card there. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. Now, there's a decision that you're going to be having to make here, Aquarius. A decision, a heavy decision, a big decision. And this decision is actually going to be the one decision that brings you out of stagnancy, I want to say. It's going to bring you out of a part of your experience that maybe has been, like I said, you've been maybe rising above something. You've been having to persevere. You've been having to push through something. And the decision that you're going to make is going to push you into a new direction. Okay. And it's a heavy decision. It's not going to be something that, is easy. And you could be feeling blocked. There could be this energy of you feeling blocked at this time, and maybe going back and forth on which path you want to take. Okay. Let's see what this is talking about here. Okay, we have the Star, and that's so weird. It wants me to pick it up like this. So I'm going to pick it up like this, and I'm not sure where. I think it's going to be upright. That's how it wants me to pick it up, okay? So this is pursuing your dreams. This card really talks about hope, and it also talks about being able to find that path that is right for you and alchemizing your energy, your synergy, right? And healing from what it is that you've gone through in the past so that you can move towards your dreams and move forward, right? This is also a healing energy as well. So very, very beautiful energy that's coming through with lots of healing here, especially with the cauldron card here. I feel like there's something that you have gone through that you're healing from. Okay, and big decisions are going to have to be made about how you want to move forward with your next endeavor, your next relationship, your next project, your next choice of whatever this is, right? It's a general reading, so it's going to be however you are resonating with this. There's going to be this push forward. Okay, let's see what else. It's beautiful. Page of Cups, Pisces energy. The Page of Cups to me is a potential. Okay, this is a strong card, even though, it's a page. Pages are the ideas or the feelings that really lie deep within us. In this case, this is a water element. So there's deep feelings that maybe are coming up, right? As you can see, there's a fish coming out of that cup. There's some deep emotions coming up they're going to require you to really take a look at, right? And really feel everything when they do. The potential of what you're going to get out of these feelings that are coming up are going to be related to whatever it is that you've been battling, whatever it is that you have been blocked from or felt that you aren't able to pursue. Okay? So Spirit is really saying to dive in, go deep, and feel everything. Okay? Even though it may feel like a new process, like the spiritual awakening I talked about earlier is kind of like that. You don't really know what's going on. When you're going through the awakening process, it feels very uncomfortable and it feels very confusing because you're not sure what's going on with yourself. Why do you feel this way? Why is it that I'm, feeling these pains and going through this fatigue? And why is it that I feel like nothing is working out for me? Why is it that, I feel so alone? All these questions start to come up. That's what this Page of Cups to me is talking about, okay? Let me get one more for the top here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. This is the wheel turning. This is change. And this is when things actually start to begin to change for you. And yes, it is uncomfortable and it is difficult sometimes for us to have to look at past traumas and face everything. Doing the shadow work is not easy. But once you do that, the wheel starts turning, and in divine timing, you're able to start seeing the reasons behind all of the deep emotional trauma or deep emotional feelings that come up during your awakening. And I keep saying awakening because we have the Judgment card here. Okay, this is letting you know and reminding you that you do have a spirit team. So do not fret when you are in a a difficult situation in your life where you feel like you're just losing your mind. Because you can definitely feel like that with an awakening. Okay. This is deep. This reading is really, really deep. But let's continue. Let's look at this judgment to this Two of Swords and see what's going on here. And I'm going to stick with the same deck. I'm filling this deck, so let's see what else comes out. What's this judgment to the Two of Swords? What's going on here? The Chariot and the Magician. So this is saying that this is Cancer energy and Gemini energy. Cancer energy with the Chariot, Gemini energy with the Magician. So this is really saying that moving forward and manifesting the things that you want to see come out of this choice that needs to be made, right? This choice that you have to make in order to move forward with the Chariot and make whatever happen. Whatever it is that you want to see for your life, whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, you have to decide that for yourself. Nobody can decide that for you, right? And you do have everything that you need in order to create your own reality. We all create our own reality, right? And so once you realize that you are in control, you're in the driver's seat, right? You have the ability to create your own reality. Once you realize that, then you can begin to move forward with the decision and move down that right path where you belong. Most of us are sometimes in that mode where we aren't sure what the next step is. And I feel that's where you are right now, Aquarius. Okay, let's look at the Star card. What is this hope or dream that you have? Queen of Wands. Confidence. Moving with very, very swift and confident energy without a doubt, knowing exactly what you want. So this is your hope, right? To be able to move forward with that confidence and feel good about the decision that you're going to make. Being in that Queen of Wands energy is feeling unstoppable, feeling that nobody can get in your way without being trampled by, karma or anything that comes in between you and your goal is going to get trampled. Because once you set your mind to something, once you set your vision on whatever it is that you want, how can anybody get in the way? And this energy is really talking about that confidence, okay? Being sure of yourself. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Let's get one more. Ten of Wands. Yep. Releasing what no longer serves you, right? Releasing all the burdens from the past, all the trauma, all the heartache, all of the betrayal, all of things that you don't need to be pondering anymore because it's over. All that burden is no longer necessary. And that is what's going to allow you to move forward, is by dropping all of those burdens and saying, I'm done. I don't need to think about it anymore. I don't need to hope and dream about things being different, because the 10 is the 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So you're starting again, right? And you're saying, I want to have the confidence to move forward and begin again. Start again. And that's what the spiritual awakening is all about. Beginning again and becoming a different person, because you really do come through that process a different person. Okay. Let's look at the Page of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Empress. Being creative, birthing something new, right? knowing exactly what it is that you are moving towards. This is Libra, Taurus energy, Libra and Taurus energy. So this is Venus, right? This is knowing how you feel about the things that you love, knowing how you feel about, your heart space, and being creative enough to express that in ways that make you feel good, that make you feel happy instead of feeling sad. But you have to find that energy through releasing past or negative connotations about life or emotional upsets that need to be purged, right? In order to reach that creative energy, right? And start anew. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, I'm only going to take this one. This is the Eight of Swords. So, Eight of Swords is self-sabotage. Be careful with that, because we can stay stuck in that. And we all do it. We all do it at one point in our lives. But just know that, if you don't stay there, then you're going to be fine. You just don't want to wallow in it, right? Because this is our mind. This is our thoughts taking over, right? Thinking too much and thinking that we can't move, or thinking that we can't get anywhere with our creative abilities because it's attached to the Empress. So, you could be feeling like you're not able to access your creative talent, but you can. You just have to get out of your head. Okay? Let me get one more. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. So this is in reverse. So it's saying, come out and play. Come out and play. If you are still, it's going to depend on everybody, because there's people here that could be still going through an awakening, spiritual awakening. I know that for me, it took me a year and a half to get, when I began the dark night of the soul, I went through the void. It took me a year and a half. But for you, it may be a month, 2 months, maybe 6 months, maybe even longer than a year and a half. It depends on you. But I feel like for some of you are coming out of it, and I feel like some of you are getting ready to maneuver out of it. But depends on the person. I feel like you're going to be, for some of you, you're going to be coming out of it, or you're getting ready to come out of it. Just don't stay stuck in the Eight of Swords energy, okay? If you need to remain, well, I guess what I should say here is accept the process, okay? Accept the process, whether you're coming out of it or whether you're still kind of going through it. Accept it and let the universe guide you. Let your spirit team guide you. The work that you have to do is the most important thing, okay? Shadow work, making sure that you are reaching deep into your soul and letting divine timing push you through that process, okay? Yeah, this was a deep reading, guys. Lots of healing going on, lots of need to protect your energy, protect yourself, release the burdens, release the past, and move towards your dreams and towards what best serves your highest good, okay? And only you know what that is, guys. So I wish you the best of luck on this journey, and until next time, I'm going to leave it here, guys, okay? Take care, and namaste.